It begins with my childhood experiences when I was a victim of discrimination, and in all aspects. I had to go to the back of a restaurant to have food given to me because we couldn't enter the front door. I could only go to the zoo on Thursday. I could only go to the fair on Monday nights. And we just accepted this as a way of life, even though we didn't like it. But after the buses were integrated, and I was still a student at LeMoyne, I was on scholarships, which meant I was serious about being there, just thankful and grateful. And so I would be the last person who would leave the library every night. When I'd get on that bus, you know how I feel about the bus, and I'd sit right behind the driver. Well, that was fine because there would be a lot of African Americans on the bus coming from menial jobs downtown. And we lived on the last street that separated the white community from the African American community. So I would sit behind the dresser, none of the other blacks, not a one. And I didn't understand it then, but I understand it now. Because had they sat there, they would have jeopardized their jobs, their families, their livelihood. I sat behind it because I knew it was the most humiliating experience I had every time I had to move to the back of that bus. That reminded me that somebody thought they were better than I was. All the blacks would get off at one stop, and I would have to ride that bus alone with a bus driver that called me every vulgar name you can imagine, and about 10 white businessmen who worked in the downtown area. And since my street divided the white community from the black community, between the time all the blacks got off, it seemed like an eternity. They would spit on me, call me all kinds of names. I never said a word. I was so afraid. But I tried my best not to let them know. And I believed in the policy of nonviolence, if ever, because I knew if I said one word, I knew if I made any attack, any attempt to fight back, I'd be one dead black girl, because it would be their word against mine. And he would wait until I'd get up to go to the door and jerk the bus to try to make me fall, because I always had a lot of books. And when he really was in a bad mood, he'd try to catch my coat as it closed the bus door on my coat when I'd go. And when he was really bad, he would take me past my stop into the white community. Here it is, 10 o'clock at night, a black girl having to walk home, sometimes in the wintertime, but I never said a word. And I could see the frustration on their faces when no matter what they did to me, I remembered the words of Dr. King, don't fight back. And so from Dr. King, I believe in brotherhood. I already believed in the equality of man, but I believe it's our responsibility to make it happen. But I also carry the message that he gave to us that day. One nation, under God, together, all of us working to make America what she should be.